Alrighty guys, we got another Alliance War video today. Coming at you with Blade, Stark Spidey, and Corvus Glaive. So, this war, these guys were lower level than us, so we weren't boosting like super heavy. But yeah, I'm still going to make sure that I try my best not to die, no matter what. So, first up here is a mutant champion I saw, so I'm like, okay, bring in Corvus, we'll try to get a charge. And it's a Deadpool X-Force. So, should be an easy charge. Just gotta be careful of the power gain. I'm not trying to take an L3 from this guy. That would be super embarrassing. So yeah. Let's make sure we're baiting out right away those L1s. Make sure his power stays low, just in case he's stingy with his L1. I could have used my L2 to like push him, maybe power drain him, but I just decided not to. I just decided to play it really safe, like super safe. I don't know. I wasn't trying to die. So yeah, bait a heavy here, and then I'm gonna bait one more L1, and then I'm gonna push his power up, and hopefully bait an L1, as he has the power gain here. So back off now. Try to bait, and look, he just doesn't throw it. So if he had more power there, he would have gotten to an L3, and the second he got to that L3, he would have thrown it. But yeah, so go ahead. There is strike back on this node, so gotta be careful of that as well. I have an L3 now. I'm out of glaive. Corvus hits like a wet noodle without the glaive, so I'm gonna drop my L3 now, and this doesn't even kill him. This first fight was brutal. Yeah, it takes him down to 3%, so he's almost dead. We still have a minute and a half. It's not like we're gonna time out or anything. It's just annoying. So yeah, there we go. 50 hits, he's down. But hey, we got the charge now. And that charge may very well come in handy later on. So next up, we have a skill champion. So I'm like, okay, no matter who this is, I'm bringing in Stark Spidey. It's a rank 3 champion, so I'm not really too worried. But I make a really big mistake in this fight, that you guys will see. But it's okay. It's just a rank 3 champion. It's just an Agent Venom. So going to build up some poise charges. And I don't. It happened with Bishop the last war where I missed an intercept, and yeah, I missed an intercept here basically, and eat a full combo again. I don't know why. Usually the intercepts are always on. They get on later in the war. Don't worry. These first fights, whatever. It doesn't really matter. But later on, like, we get some boss action this war, and if I miss an intercept on the boss, I'm dead. Like, there's no question. I'm dead if that happens. So yeah, next up we got the all or nothing node. Basically that mistake just cost me a big potion and a 3k potion. Whatever. I got glory. I'm actually out of glory now, but AQ just finished, so we're gonna get a bunch more. But yeah, I have like 10 of the gold potions in the overflow, so it's okay. It's fine. I looked at this guy's profile as a rank 4 science champ. It's a Quake. So yeah, it's pretty much build up some poise charges with Spidey, and I try to leave myself a little bit open after I build the poise, just so that I don't want her to use a heavy attack. I'm trying to get her to not use one. That's why I'm not trying to hold block too much, because they throw heavies when you're holding block to break your block. Usually, Quake's a little unique, but yeah. So just trying not to let her use a heavy, and boom, bait one L1 with the taunt, and there we go. She goes down nice and easy. So next up, it's the next day. We have a Sabretooth. Now, Sabretooth, this is on the debuff immune node. I think it's a 565, so I put on a 30% attack and health, a 10% attack boost. That's all I'm going to put on. It's a 565 Sabretooth. We're going to be bringing in Stark Spidey. Go ahead and put on one more potion. Just took a little bit of block damage from that Quake fight. I want to make sure I'm at max health. I dueled a Sabretooth to like a 3-star Stark Spidey. I got to like 150 hits while I was on my way to school. So I'm like, okay, I got this. Let me build up some poise. And pretty much this fight, it's just a long fight. And this Sabretooth, when you're fighting him here, it's just patience. Patience is the key. You can see right there on his heavy attack, after he does the first part of it, you can punish it. Pretty good at that. Sometimes I just let it play out if I don't. You got to do it quick. If you don't do it quick, then you're going to get tagged. So right there, we did it again. Now we're getting a little backed up. I don't want to build too much poise charges because I don't want to get locked against the wall. Goes ahead, throws a heavy here. Just trying to bait an L1 here. And Sabretooth, you kind of just want to chill. You kind of want to chill. He'll lunge at you. He'll throw his L1 at you. Just chill back. Leave your block down. And he'll come at you. The annoying thing is, since this is debuff immune, I don't have any taunts. So, yeah, he doesn't throw his specials quite as I'm used to with playing with Stark Spidey. It's okay, we just have to bait them a little bit more. You see my L2 did a good amount. If I had the tech boost on, that would have made this fight a lot easier because I could have got like to another L2. But didn't have one of those. Well, I had one. I didn't want to use one. So yeah, he's healing up quite a bit here, but that's okay. We're back at another L2 now. Like I said, just patience. It's okay. He's gonna heal. You're gonna out damage it. Just be patient. We still have a minute and 30 seconds. We got plenty of time. I'm really unlucky there on the L2 that we didn't crit. We had 8 poise charges and we crit like once. That was really unlucky. But again, it's okay. Just gotta be patient. Now he's in assassin's range, so I'm gonna be hitting even harder. Go ahead and drop my L1 here, and it finishes the job off. So there we go. Sabretooth down. Still had a long time to spare. Just patience is very key in that fight. And don't freak out when you see his health. Just keep on regenning, you know. You'll out damage it. So yeah, next fight here we have a Cosmic Champion. And it's actually a Medusa. They had a couple Medusas on their defense. They weren't really too diverse. So yeah, I see the Medusa right there. You can see her face just creeping out. So yeah, we're going to be bringing in Corvus into this fight. I'm going to go ahead and try to build up another charge. Because the next fight I have is an Iceman on the bleed node. So yeah, I think I put on, yeah, a 150 cosmic boost and a little cosmic attack boost for Corvus here. Wasn't sure how much I was going to use him, if I was going to be using him on a boss. What I could have done is brought Proxima and taken the Spider-Man mini boss, but I decided to go with Blade just because for that Sabretooth, starting with 3 poise charges. That was the only reason I brought Blade, just because I wanted to start with 3 poise charges on that guy. It really helps. It really does. So go right here. I'm going to drop my L1 so she auto blocks it, and she does. Now all I have to do is land a heavy attack. So go ahead, parry, boom, heavy. Now we're at 2 cruelty charges, so we're going to be hitting even harder now. Yeah, this fight's pretty much over now. Do I go for a heavy? Yeah, I do. And does this finish her? Yeah, it does. There we go. So she goes down there. Perfect. Now we could build up the extra charge. Now we're going to be going into the Iceman fight with 2 charges. So now we just got to wait for that link to go down. Once it's down, let's go. The boy Smoggy cleared us. And yeah, so for this fight, we're going to be bringing in MODOK. I see those charges. Wait. Oh, oh yeah, this is a MODOK, not an Iceman. What am I saying? That was last war. Sorry guys, getting it confused. Going to be going into this fight with 2 charges. Another MODOK here. This one goes better than the last one. Again, if I had brought Proxima, I would have had True Strike. Wouldn't have to worry about the auto block, but it's okay. I don't mind. As long it's just building the charge on this guy that I was almost died doing the last war. But yeah, it's cool. You can see we're doing some pretty good damage here. He's auto blocking, but I can just crit through the block and I don't even lose charges. And if you keep hitting him in the block, a lot of the time he'll drop his block, or he'll just back out. So you just gotta be ready if he backs out. But if he drops his block, hey, you're just gonna get some free hits in. It is stun immune, so it's a little annoying, but that's okay. The breakthrough's also really coming in clutch there. We eat a little bit of a combo here, but that's okay. We have a lot of health to work with. I intercept him with the L2 here because it's unblockable, and it just slaughters him. So yeah, there we go. MODOK is down. No worries there. Now next up we have a Punisher 2099 mini boss, and we're just gonna go ahead and use Stark's Buddy for that. I guess I didn't really need those cosmic boosts on Corvus. Kind of a waste, but it's okay. It's really the 200% ones that I worry about wasting. That's why I only used a 151, because I didn't think I'd really need it too much. So yeah, Punisher 2099 here. This is the kinetic reactor node. So his specials, that's why they put him here, because his specials, if you block them, you can't really evade them all by yourself without an auto evade champ. So yeah, the blocked hits give him a lot of power. You just keep cycling those specials. If you get into a loop like that, the fight's really stupid. But luckily we brought in Stark Spidey, so I can auto evade and I can just power drain him as well if I need to. Not too worried at all here. He has unfazed, but it's cool. We auto evaded a ton of that. And yeah, we're looking pretty good in this fight. We're critting pretty hard. I built right up to 10 poise charge at the start of the fight. And go ahead. There we go. Nailed that intercept. Evade and auto block, or evade and dex most of that. Go ahead, drop the L2 right before the power gets drained, and boom, some big crits. Where were those crits before? And now, guys, it's actually now the end of the war. I was trying to free up my champs to do variant mode yesterday, the stream. So the blade boss finally got opened up, and we're gonna be taking this on. It's a I think it's a 565. Yeah, it is okay. A 565 blade with Stark Spidey. Now this fight, it was a heart racer, man. It was a heart racer. My boost had worn off by this point, so and I didn't want to boost up a ton, so all I put on was a 20% boost. Maybe I should have put on more, but yeah, we were winning by a lot of kills or a lot of deaths at this point. The war had been won no matter what, so wasn't worried about dying, but I haven't died yet this season, so I didn't really want to get my first death here. So yeah, I build up a couple charges, then I start hitting him. Now the thing with this blade is he is hitting insanely hard, like just insanely hard, man. It's crazy how hard he's hitting on my block, so I have to parry a lot. And also what I mess up on is I think it's right here, no, not yet, but you'll see he has true strike, so I can't auto evade anything. Right there, boom, there's one intercept nailed. My intercepting in this fight was really on point, especially when I got to a point where I felt like I had to start intercepting because the blocked hits, that was gonna look at I'm taking more than 1,000 damage, so I'm just like, okay, gotta start intercepting. There was another intercept. Our shocks are doing really good damage, 1k, which is good, and I need to make sure I'm evading every single one of his L1 because Stark Spidey's not going to help me auto evade those because of the True Strike, which usually, you know, when I'm playing with Spidey, it's like I'll just evade and I'll just trust him to evade some, you know. But I can't do that here. There we go, another intercept. Because I'm trying to stay above a 50% health. Because if I fall below that, my crit rate's going to go down, and I'm a little worried. So I can bait heavies still. I don't really want to bait them against the wall, because it can be kind of sketchy. That was a trap there. He tried to lure me in, but luckily we backed out, evaded the L1 there. He throws a medium here. We go ahead and punish that. Drop him an L2 here. This does... How much damage does this do? 1 crit. We're right at 50%, so I don't know if that counts as being below or above. I'm not sure. Now we're taking a ton of block damage. I have to bait a heavy against the wall. There we go. And he just keeps pushing me back so far with that L1. It's super annoying. Right here he throws another heavy. I'm just going to throw my L1 as like a safety. Doesn't crit. He's going to throw another heavy against the wall here. I just punish it immediately because I don't want to have to worry. He's at 1% now, and boom, we nail him with the last intercept. So, yeah, there we go. He goes down, and I was really, really happy with that boss kill. Really happy with it. So, yeah, that's going to be the war, guys. Hope you did enjoy. A lot of fun this war. That blade fight, man, my heart was just racing at the end there. Kind of sketchy. I really had to start relying on the intercepts there. But yeah, that's going to do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this Alliance War. Hope you guys did enjoy. It's a pretty action-packed war. Got to fight the boss and everything. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, drop a like. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, peace out.